out of Cairo, Georgia. Aren't they all?
They are.
And Grayson Townsend, St. George, Utah. That rounded out your top 10 of Super Mini 1, Moto 1. And now we go to Moto number 2.
Grab that whole shot from the inside. We'll see who it is as we also welcome Chance Hymas into the booth.
Yeah.
Does it seem like yesterday you were just racing Super Minis?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I mean, mini bikes go by fast, especially all the amateur stuff. But yeah, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, so you're Super Mini, then it's like beat egg and you're gone. Like it's that quick. Pretty quickly it happens once you get on these Super Mini. Some riders having some problems. Deacon Dino credited with the whole shot on the number 19 Husqvarna. See where the number 930 of Seth Dennis is. He is not number 930 because we don't allow three-digit numbers out here.
Both him and Landon looks like they both got bad starts.
Oh no, they got to come through the field, huh?
Yeah, looks like they're just on the cusp of the top 10, but
nice word.
On the cusp, yeah, on the cusp. I'm looking at the 19 Deacon Deno got that whole shot. He was right there. Also Cole Timbo up there as well. But Deno trying to get away now already.
Is that the cleanest motorcycle you've ever seen? The contrast in that mud.
White that I've ever seen in a bike. So Seth Dennis, yes, our first Moto winner. The 93's got some work to do. Landon Gordon of the Kawasaki coming through.
Careful.
He's third in Moto 1. I saw Timbo. That might be him in the number 2 spot. Oh, feet off the pegs. So you were here this morning, Chance Hymas. We were talking while it was raining. Did you expect the track to end up this good?
Dude, honestly, it looks like it barely rained.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, with all the photos I've seen this morning, it looks like the track was going to be underwater all day.
I mean, what? We were standing under the tent for like 4 hours with like torrential rain. I can't believe that it turned out this good. We've been pretty lucky with the rain as of late. I'm sure you've had some mud motos.
Yeah,
do you have some memorable ones?
Yeah, there was a couple years in a row that we had at least a day there was some solid mud.
Yeah.
I think last year it rained pretty hard. It was 2016. But
that's the one they talked about.
That's the one. I think we actually lost time and had to cut laps and stuff.
I don't remember if they cut laps. I just remember they couldn't prep the track one of the days because it was so muddy. I just remember the ruts coming off the start were super deep and just full of water.
Oh, okay. That's legit right there.
There's your running order now. Dino, Stefancic, Mortenberg, Canyon Richards, and Jet Kellogg.
Oh, Canyon Richards, this is not his class. It's funny, again, how it's mixed up. Canyon Richards ended up DNFing this one, I think, with a bike problem, and then got a podium in the Moto in Super Mini 2. So that's what makes this so interesting. It's almost like this Super Mini is going to be split, where everyone had good luck in one moto and then bad luck in the other, and vice versa. Stefancic, that was who it was. I thought it was the 53. It's the 83. Sixth in Moto 1, second right now. You see him in the 10 Commandments.
Now's about the time when you see the championship kind of start to slowly come into focus. We know that one moto could throw this thing out of whack, but guys that are consistently up front, not having problems. But, man, there's been so many DNFs, like you're saying. Canyon Richards is just a wild card. He means really nothing to the championship, but he's taking points away from other guys that are wanting to move up, but he doesn't care. He wants to get a Moto win, get in the mix.
So Deacon Deno, second in Moto 1, leading right now. Got chance. Oh, that's Richards right there, right?
There it is.
16.
That patented yellow helmet, he was sponsored by Caterpillar.
Really?
Wow. I used to have a big cat logo. That's mine. Yours is right there. Sorry, bud.
Ready to do track work at any time. Hey, Chance Hymas, we lost you in the Nationals there with a torn ACL. When did that even happen?
Yeah, so literally after High Point, we had that weekend off. We had a little 2-week hiatus.
Yep.
Literally first day back riding.
Yep.
Last moto of the day, last lap.
Always, bro, always.
No.
Yes. And it wasn't the last lap because you crashed. It was going to be the last lap.
It was going to be my last lap.
Oh.
Yeah, and I just came into a corner and my leg stuck out and just planted it wrong, and it was just history from there. But man, it was just such a bummer. Felt like I was starting to lay down some pretty good results and kind of get my feet under me, but man, it was tough for sure.
Did you know immediately? Because sometimes with ACLs, it's not that bad at first. What was it like that day?
So it was when I crashed. It was like immediate sharp pain, and that's the first knee injury I've ever had. So I was like,
what is this?
Torn ACL.
No, I'm saying what is this? You're like
in your mind, you're like, I don't know,
because you've never experienced it before.
I was just freaking out. I'm like, no way, this has just happened, because that's going through my brain. I just destroyed my knee. But then I was kind of freaking out. Then I calmed down a little bit. Then I kind of start hobbling around a little bit. It wasn't bad. at the end of the day, like, didn't swell up or anything. And
Okay.
I was just like, started walking around pretty good. I'm
And
like,
you're thinking you might be good?
yeah, I was thinking,
Yeah.
just maybe just sprained it a little bit.
Yeah.
Tweaked it a little bit, but nothing
Yep.
crazy. But yeah, got an MRI, and it was just, completely torn ACL.
So the real bummer was actually when you got the doctor's report. When you left the
Yeah.
track, you were like, okay, maybe there's a chance.
Yeah, the day, like, that night, it was a little achy. But,
Yeah.
like, the next day, like, I was walking around. I even
Yeah.
went for a couple runs. Like, I was.
What?
Yeah. I was
Wow.
completely.
Really?
Like, it was crazy. And then, I got the results back, and I was like, dude, there's no way.
Is this a typo? Did you give me somebody else's
No, I ran
else's
on it, man.
report?
What are you talking
You
about?
ran on it. No, I didn't say. I had one in 2022. Same thing. I went in. I'm like, I think it's just a meniscus.
You were at
Get
the
the
Honda
report
test
back.
track too, last lap?
Yeah, I was last lap at the Honda test track on my works bike after some good results at High Point, just like that.
Wow.
And the same thing. It was like that was the last thing I suspected. You never know. Did you consider at all, as no changes in the order right now, Deno, Stefancic, and Mortberg, did you know immediately I'm going to get it fixed, or did you consider at all trying to race through it? Guys back in the day used to do this all the time.
Yeah, immediately when I figured it out, I was like, man, do I? Because it was only when I would fully extend my leg is when I had problems.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was like, man, do I?
Just
I
when
mean,
you use it.
Yeah, just when I use
Only
it.
when you
Yeah.
Everything that was
But
awesome.
I was like, I still got a lot of strength, and I'm like, maybe if I just, snug up my knee brace really tight, maybe
Yep.
I can just tough it out, like, because I wanted to try and ride the next Monday. So I still had a weekend off.
Yep.
And it's just like the team and me. It's like I'm not in championship position. We're learning.
Yep.
Get healthy. Get ready to go race Supercross next year. So,
All right.
yep, that's kind of how it went.
You got a timeline at all? Any idea?
Not exactly sure, but hopefully sometime in October.
Okay. Before the year's up, you want to be on a bike.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'd be ideal.
That's not too far away. You can mentally manage that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we're a little over a month since surgery, so.
Wow, it's impressive. You're right back at it. Man, Seth Dennis was up to fifth. Here he is now. I've been looking for him. He had a problem on that lap. I believe, the number 93 has slipped back. I did not see him come past here.
Uh-oh.
He might be further back than I thought.
Yeah. The riders are coming through, and he's not in that group.
Nope.
You're watching the 37 of Mortberg here on your screen in third. So Deno, man, he's opened it up 6 seconds on Stefancic and Mortberg. Richards is still lurking there. And Landon Gordon, fifth in this one, third in Moto 1.
So Dennis, I believe, goes back to 8th. So not the end of the world for Seth Dennis, who won that first moto. Nope, that's the 83. There's Richards at the tail end of this. And then you see the green Kawasaki of Landon Gordon. I believe Dennis might be coming in the mix area. Is that bright orange Fox here, feet off the pegs. That's what you saw there.
Hey, Chance, when you were in this class, were you a Kawasaki guy at that point?
I was a Kawasaki guy. I actually, the 1 year, I raced Supermini this 1 year. The 1 year I was going to race, it actually got hurt the week before.
Oh,
So
okay.
The year before, I raced 85 and Supermini 1. So I get to race it 1 year. But
I see.
The year I was supposed to race it, I was hurt.
Gordon, I think, would that have been Richards that made the mistake there? We just saw Gordon and the Kawasaki making the move. We were just saying it's so funny in these classes how much the green sticks out
Yeah.
in a sea of the red, white, and orange bikes, the KTMs, the Gas, and the Huskies. So that might have been another position for Gordon. Ryder made a mistake right in front of him. There's the 51 of Jet Kellogg.
Cole Timbo right behind him.
And then Dennis should be behind them, your first moto winner.
Right there with him. He's got the day glow orange. I mean, it's as orange as you can get from, I guess, Fox Racing.
Oh, yeah, that is. Wow, that is orange.
Super orange, especially when you see it out here.
Yep.
He's going to be coming right towards us, Jason, when he pops into view.
Critical juncture here for Dennis. He's got 2-3 riders right in front of him. He could make a bunch of passes if he could get to them, but
Just got to send it.
yeah, send it, Seth. But Chance, that's to me in the mud races. Obviously, the track has come around really well, but the last thing to come back is other lines. So is it going to be tougher to pass, you think, right now, compared to what it would be if we hadn't had any rain?
You know, I almost think it gives you an opportunity for more passing.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like the track might dry up a little bit. More lines are going to form. I mean, obviously there's lines left and right on the track, but
Yeah.
from, I don't know, my experience, it seems like when the tracks start to dry up a little bit, I mean, there is a good main line around the track, but
Yeah.
you got a lot of different lines to choose from. I think it might open up some lines like in the mechanics area where the lines cross over each other. I feel like some kids might be able to run it up the inside or cross some people up and set them up. So
Okay.
I think it might open up some
5 more minutes to go.
Gordon made the move here on Mortberg. So Landon Gordon trying to cling to a podium and keep his championship hopes alive. So
got Richards right in front of him on the right of the screen. So Gordon is on the move. There's Dennis coming into view. He is laying down some lap times now. Dennis with a 2:10. That was the fastest lap except for Gordon. So he and Gordon are marching through the field.
Gordon's got to get this done. At least have the 3-3 going into the final moto. So you think it's past the point chance that normally it's like the main line dries out, but if you go outside or inside, you're going to just hit a wall of mud. We're probably past that point.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe some of the outsides from them pushing some of the mud off, but I mean, you see some of these lines, like kind of the middle of the track seems to be where it's not as deep. A lot of the inside ruts are pretty deep. You can see some of the bikes getting swallowed up, but not a lot of guys are using the outsides. I think maybe some of them are probably pretty muddy still. Like you can see all the mud being pushed off, but I mean, it's.
Who's that?
That is the 83 of Stefancic in second, and here they come. Richards by
Gordon. You'll see the 93 of Dennis come past too. So new life for Gordon.
Well, that's the key.
Second.
Dennis has got to get by him, and I think he just did. Dennis needs every position he can. Stefancic throwing away a podium. There's Canyon Richards now, second place on the 16 you're watching, with Landon Gordon up to third. Gordon again, third in Moto 1. He'd be sitting on 3 scores. Deacon Deno would have a 2-1. Jeez.
Wow.
Gordon has had the feet off the pegs as much as he had them on in these ruts.
Save the weight. What's going on with the hair? Who was the inspiration here for the all blonde
we had
Madonna look?
We had to change it up a little bit.
I like it.
Yeah.
You could pull that off. Weech, could you pull that off?
Yeah, he could absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I did everything he did. I rode the Honda, the torn
Factory,
ACL, the factory. I got the podium at Thunder Valley. All of it, bro.
Monster Boys.
Yep. Yeah, I got the monster hat, dude. There's a pass right there, and he stuffs it in on Richards. Landon Gordon said, "That's my rut. Get out of there."
Caused Richards to stall the motorcycle, but he was able to keep it running.
Mm-hmm. So Landon Gordon has rallied all the way up to second. Where is Dennis there, Kevin?
He's fifth, according to our timing and scoring, just in front of Stefancic there.
So that worked.
He did make
that one move. So Seth Dennis now would have a 1-5, and Deno would have a 2-1. Look at Canyon Richards hanging off the back of that thing, trying to get back to Landon Gordon here.
Trying to make a run with some rhythm on the outside of these 10 commandments. I think this track crew's got some work to do. They've got to turn this messy thing all the way back around, dude.
Landon Gordon almost lost it in that rut. Front end was tucking.
Oh,
wow. Was that a crash by Richards and then a save, or was that just a beautiful execution on the inside? Yeah, I can't tell.
Took it right to the edge there.
Yep.
He saw blood in the water. I think he was just really wanting that pass to get done. Hey, we were talking about lenses. What lens are you wearing now? Do you have headlights on the bike now? What are we doing?
Oh, because I'm old?
No, for your not 1.5. No, not your glasses. I'm talking about for goggles.
For goggles?
Yeah, amber lenses.
I've tried them all. They don't do a darn thing, so you just go back to the clear.
Are you a clear guy?
Yeah, I kind of bounce back between. Scott has a prism lens, little rose gold lens. I like that. Brightens everything up. Sometimes, like Lakewood, the dirt was really dark. So, but yeah, I'm a big clear guy or a big rose gold.
Not a limo tent guy. The all black. Mysterious
I can't do it. It's too dark.
What's going on in there, man? It's like a party. I want to see what's happening in that
helmet. The Intimidator goggles, like the Oakley goggles that Eli Tomac is known for, you cannot see in there.
What's happening?
No one knows what he's thinking.
Yes. Like in a limo, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. And you just see a rifle pointing out the top.
It goes back up. I'm out.
Yep, okay. I'm not messing with Eli.
No, sir. A rifle. He carries a rifle in his goggle lens.
In his goggle lens.
Wow,
yeah, Michael.
Just shoots the competition.
Put a hit on you.
Wow.
Eli Tomac.
Again, the cleanest motorcycle this deep into a moto, the number 19 of Deacon Deno.
Especially on a white bike.
Yeah, on a white bike. That's a strong power flex right there to go with that. Because look at everybody else, man. I mean, I know who they've gotten roosted. He's had to have gotten a little bit of roost, right?
It's incredible. I wonder if he's riding purposely. I'm trying to find lines. I don't want to get my bike muddy. I'm trying to find the right lines, keep my bike clean.
Maybe
I'm kidding.
Maybe that's how you approach the track. Just
if you think about keeping your bike clean,
then it will stay clean.
Yep.
It's the best line to be. That's the dumbest stuff we've probably said all week.
People, that probably sounded serious. Like these announcers really think he's thinking about that while he's riding?
Yeah, Vital MX. What an idiot.
Yeah, what an idiot. Yeah, exactly. Got the all-white gloves. We kind of learned that's been a little thing that's going through the pits. Joe Shimoda told us that's his thing.
The white gloves.
Do you run some of that?
I have.
Okay, it's becoming the thing, the white gloves. Okay.
You don't have just like, I think, who was it? Denny Stevenson ran the all-red gloves. Matt Walker was the all-red glove guy. You can mix it up. You don't have a problem with mixing it up?
I used to be a pretty neon yellow fluorescent kind of guy. I love to pop out and then fly started making some white gloves, and I was into that.
You ever walk across your bike and look at your mechanic with your white gloves running across the thing and show him, what is this? Dirt on this white glove? We can do better. We can do better.
The white glove treatment here.
Yes,
that's what Deno's giving everybody.
He's going to slap
downshift
him,
over the
take
jump.
the glove off and slap you when he gets up on the
slap.
podium. The disrespectful
podium.
glove slap. He slaps the competition. White flag is out.
And lots of lap traffic now for Deno. So this is it. It's as far as Landon Gordon could go. He's going to be looking at 3-2 scores. Deacon Deno looking at 2-1 if he doesn't go down right there at the end.
Lord.
He spun that rear tire coming out of the corner and then up to the face of that jump.
Never chopped it.
Canyon Richards third. Seth Dennis has moved up to fourth, trying to salvage his hopes. He'd have a 1-4.
This
It puts it in play.
The Moto, he's looking back like the video game simulator taunt that he was doing to the rest of the field there.
Oh, and that photo.
Man, that's how do you twist that far? Like his
I
whole
know.
back.
There it is, Deacon Deno, a big Moto win. Coming in with the second in Moto 1, now a 2-1, and he will be the top rider going into the third Moto when it's title time. Landon Gordon, a great comeback. He will finish up in second.
Yeah, same with Seth. Good comeback.
Yep. He finished in fourth. Canyon Richards on the podium again in third. Logan Mortberg fifth.
Are you good at riding in mud? Can you ride in mud? You'd like it?
Yeah, I love riding mud. It's
Oh,
awesome.
okay.
So mentally, when you wake up and you know it's going to rain, like Travis Pastrana used to get so psyched about mud. Like,
Yeah.
yes, let's do
Yep.
it.
Yeah, it's dude, anything can happen in the mud.
Do you think you're 2 positions better? Like, on all things being equal, are you 2 spots better on any mud day versus if you don't crash?
If you don't crash, well, yeah.
You would just you're handicapped like 2
I don't
more?
know. I just seem to kind of based on a little bit of my data, I guess. I consistently am like pretty decent in the mud. I grew up riding trails, muddy trails.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was funny, your old buddy Jake Weimer from Idaho, he used to always say, dude, I'm so bad in mud, I'm from Idaho. And I'm like, I thought you'd be good. And he's like, no, I'm horrible in mud.
Oh, dude, he hates it.
So this is not an Idaho thing. It can go in all directions.
That's a Jake thing.
Oh, okay, that's a Jake thing. All right. He used to be like, I hate mud. I'm so bad at it. All right, good to know. Checkered flag is out. I'll give you the rest of the top 10. Mortberg was 5th. Stefancic after the crash, 6th. Cole Timbo, 7th. Grayson Townsend, Nathan Hummel, and Jet Kellogg rounds out the top 10. That's going to do it for Super Mini 1. We will have 1 moto to go after this, and that is 65, 7-9. And we'll be ready with Zach down on the podium when Deacon Deno is ready to go.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, as our final moto of the day gets ready to make their way out for the sight lap, we got some celebrating to do up here on the podium. Here for what was an exciting second moto, Super Mini 1. And we're going to start with the top step of the podium. He's going to be grabbing the Stasic Whole Shot Award as well as a gold medal. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Mr. Deacon Deno getting the job done here in moto number 2. Throwing the medal on, holding the Whole Shot Award up high. That's what it's all about, leading that thing from start to finish. That's what it's about. And the number 19, man, dude, that is how it is done right there. We saw the weather this morning. What were you thinking when you saw the rain start coming down?
By the time it came 3 o'clock and they said they were racing, I was surprised because it came down pretty hard out there, and it's pretty late in the day, but they got it done and the track work was good.
I was about to say, I know up in the tower, we were surprised at how well the track was developing, but we weren't riding it, man. What'd you think about the track out there?
Oh, it's probably the gnarliest it's been yet. The ruts are never in. You go into one, you come out in the next turn into another one, and it's gnarly.
Hey, man, well, you got the job done, and you came around the first turn first. You didn't have to pull a tear off, had clean vision for a while. Did you feel like that was a pretty big advantage?
Yes, sir, that was a good advantage.
Definitely paid off, man. Who do you want to thank for getting the job done in Moto 2?
My mom, my dad, the man out Bud keep me safe, Gavin Grayson, my trainer, 100%, Bell, Renan Monster, Adventure Moto, HB Moto Co., actually Hudson brand, DBK, and everybody else, thank you.
There you go. That is your second Moto winner, Deacon Deno, getting the job done, as well as the Stasic Whole Shot Award. Got to be feeling good about that. Some exciting racing there in Super Mini. And we're going to have our silver medalist coming up next. And this guy, once again, I mean, just earning everything he got. No quit in these Super Mini riders. That's what it's all about. Always one of the most exciting classes we talk about. And here we go, grabbing a silver medal in race number 2. Put your hands together for Landon Gordon. A great job there, throwing on the medal. And Landon, man, it always seems like you're working your way forward. You're just not making it easy on yourself, but nonetheless, you get the job done. How you feeling?
Yeah, I felt all right. The start was tricky, and yeah, I just didn't get out of the gate good, and it was just a dogfight after that.
Hey, man, well, you never gave up, but you stayed in the fight, and you're still in this championship fight as well. Spirits coming high in race 3?
Yeah, feel good. Just need to execute these last few motos.
Hey, man, well, you got what it takes. Who you want to thank? You find yourself on the podium once again.
I'd like to thank Lord keep me safe, my whole family, Team Green Kawasaki, Ryan Holiday, Pro Circuit, Alpine Star, Dunlop, 100%, Monster, Throttle Syndicate, Maxima, AP Designs, Greg Albertson, Game Moto, and Jacob Hayes.
There you go. That is a silver medal here in Super Mini. Landon Gordon putting the Cowie on the box. And we talk about dark horses. You have a bad first moto, you don't give up because you still got 2 more races. Making his way to the podium, grabbing a bronze medal here in race number 2. The number 16, Canyon Richards, puts it on the box here in Super Mini. Canyon throwing the medal on, and that's got to feel good, dude. We were heartbroken. You were running up front early in race 1, had some bad luck. Talk about what it took to regain that confidence and come out swinging in race 2.
I was 40th gate pick on this one. Went all the way inside. That was pretty much the only gates that were open. And I got pinched off the start. I was probably 30th or something. And then I just charged, made my way up the pack. I don't even know what place I was in, like 2nd or 3rd or something. And halfway through the race, my clutch blew. I had nothing there, and then I started getting passed. But then I just tried keeping with it.
Hey, man, you start getting angry, you start racing harder. We talk about you got experience in the GNCC. Do you think the experience in the wet conditions helped out here?
Yeah, it helped out a little bit. Pretty much all the GNCCs this year were all mudders, so I was pretty used to it. It was pretty moist out there, just ruts everywhere.
Hey, you've been putting in the time in. You clearly got the speed and the fitness as well. Who do you want to thank finding yourself on the podium?
Jesus Christ, my mom and dad, Planner Chiropractic, Foley Cat, Specialized, KTM, Red Bull, Bell 100%, Moose Racing, the Wrist Brace Guys, CTI Knee Braces, Alpine Stars, Traction MX, Vercluse, Lynx Racing, Renthal, PR2, Dunlop, my mechanic Chris Van, Dylan, and Timmy.
There you go, bouncing back from a tough Moto 1. Canyon Richards rounding out the podium here in Super Mini Moto 2. We're about to drop the gate on the final race of the day. We're going to send it back to you guys up in the tower.